Hello everyone, in this video we will see how to download and install Kali Linux 2025.4 population on VirtualBox. Okay, first go to Kali Linux official website and download. It is kali.org. Then click on Get Kali or Download Kali, both are same. See here we have two options. Installer images means ISOs, virtual machines means pre-built images. Okay, in this video I am going to download and install ISO. So click on Installer Images. See here, the latest is at the time of making this video is 2025.4. But for population, come down. See here, we have the Kali population. See, we have two options. Kali purple, this is direct method, and if you want to download by using torrent, you have to click on this one. Either is same, whatever you want, you can select. I'm going to use this direct method, so click on it. Go to downloads. See here, its size is about 4.4 gigabytes. I'm cancelling this one because see here, I have already downloaded Kali Linux 2025 popular ISO image and its size is about 4.4 gigabytes. Okay. See here, its size is about 4.4 gigabytes. Okay. In your case, wait until download completes. Once download is completed, then open VirtualBox. If you want to install VirtualBox, then search for my YouTube channel how to install VirtualBox. Okay. Then click on New or Machine and select New to create new virtual machine. Then provide the name. This is just virtual machine name. Then select the folder to store this virtual machine files and folders. This is the default location. If you want some other location, click on drop down and select Other. Then go to the path where you have the enough space to store this virtual machine files and folders. Select the downloaded ISO image, click on drop down and select Other. Select the downloaded image, click on Open. See, once you selected, OS change it to Linux, OS distribution to Ubuntu, and OS version is Ubuntu 64-bit. But Kali is based on Debian operating system. So, change this OS distribution to Debian. Then don't select this proceed with unattended installation, then specify the hardware. Here I am giving virtual memory as 4 gigabytes. Number of CPU cores I am giving 2. Then hard disk size I am giving 50 gigabytes. These are all based on availability. Here also, in virtual hardware also you can provide based on the availability. Then click on Finish. Still if you want to modify the settings of this virtual machine, right click on this one. Then select Settings or select it and click on Settings or select machine name, then go to machine and select Settings. All three are same. If you are okay with all the settings, then click on this Start button. Use up and down arrows and select the first one, that is graphically install, and hit enter. Select the language and click on Continue. Select your location. See, the selected location will be used to set your time zone and also example to help select system locally. Normally this should be the country where you live. I am going to select United States. Okay, so time zone will be based on this country. Then click on Continue. Keyboard map, I am going to select American English, then click on Continue. Now we have to provide host name or computer name. Later also we can change it. Then click on Continue. If you have domain, provide domain name. Otherwise keep it as blank and click on Continue. Now we have to set up our create user. This is user full name. Continue, and this is the username. Now set the password for this user. Now see here, the clocks are based on the location that we have selected. Okay, if you want to change the location again, you can click on back, go back, and you can change. I am going to select time zone as the Eastern, then click on continue. Partition disks, I'm going to use this guided use entire disk, or you can select manual also. In guided also we have 3 options. Okay, whatever you want you can select, then click on continue. Select the disk for partition and continue. All files in one partition, continue. This is confirmation. Select finish partitioning and write changes to disk and continue. Confirmation again, write changes to disk, select yes and continue. Now we have to select the desktop environment. See here we have the XFCE, Genome, KDE Plasma. Whatever you want you can select. Okay, in this video I am going to use KDE Plasma and XFCE is the default environment. Click on continue. This may take time, I am going to pause this video. Default display manager, see here we have 2 options, SDDM or light DM. Okay, whatever you want you can select. In this video I am going to select light DM, then click on continue. Install the grub bootloader. See, if you want to install the grub bootloader to your primary drive, you have to select yes, otherwise no. Okay, I want to install to primary drive, so select yes and click on continue. Select the device and continue. See, installation is complete, so it is time to boot into your new system. Make sure to remove the installation media so that you boot into your new system rather than restarting the installation. Okay, go to VirtualBox manager. See here optical drive is empty. It is not empty. Just click on here and remove disk from virtual drive. Okay, so it is not empty. No need to do anything. Go to here, then click on continue to reboot. Now provide the user that you have created and password, then hit enter to login. See, you got the Kali Linux 2025.4 population. Double click on it to get full screen. See, you got the full screen. Now open terminal. See, font size is too low. Go to session and increase the font size. Then select the preferences. Then see here font. Click on this change. Then increase the font size. If you want to change the font family, you can select from this list. Okay, see here we have different options. Click on OK. Click on apply. See, font size has been increased. Now verify the version /etc os-release. See, we have installed Kali Linux 2025.4 population. Okay, the first step after connecting to Kali Linux is we have to update the package. Sudo apt update ampersand sudo apt upgrade. Hit enter. Provide the password of the currently logged in user, which must be the sudo user. Hit enter. See, it is going to install 11 packages and upgrading 498 packages. Okay, type for confirmation, and also see here this is the download size. Hit enter. See here, click on this application. See here we have different applications. In each section we see here we have different applications. Okay, so you can practice them. So in this video we have seen how to download and install Kali Linux 2025.4 population on VirtualBox. Okay, for more tutorials please subscribe my channel. Thank you.